The NFL is one of the best and most competitive leagues on the planet. Any given Sunday, anybody can win. This league features premier talent and some of the world's best athletes. This video, we are going to be going over the best of the best. Calvin Johnson, one of the biggest and most explosive athletes this league has ever seen. Standing at over 6'5", 236 pounds, Calvin Johnson sported a 4.3 40 for fun, but he doesn't make the list. That's because this list is for current NFL players. It's not a historic list, but we'll be doing one of those in the future if you guys would like. But before we go any further, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications if you enjoy NFL content. And if you enjoy NBA content, I'll have the link to my NBA channel in the description below. Coming in at number 10, we have quarterback Patrick Mahomes and wide receiver Tyreek Hill. I decided to group these two together because they're both unique in their own way and they both play for Kansas City. Mahomes has one of the most powerful NFL arms we have ever seen. Powerful yet accurate, Mahomes has an absolute cannon, and his arm alone adds him to the list of the greatest freak athletes currently in the NFL. Mahomes has been seen throwing the ball over 70 yards casually in warm-ups, and in the right conditions, he thinks he could push 100. Mahomes said this when asked about his arm strength. Yeah, I threw the ball like 80, 83 yards in Denver, and then you have to times it by 2 because it's like 2 miles above altitude, so I think I can handle the extra 20. Mahomes' strong arm and Hill's blazing speed seem like a match made in football paradise, and I'm sure you guys can imagine why. If not, we saw why with the Super Bowl victory this season. Coming in at number 9, we have none other than Lamar Jackson, one of the most explosive athletes the quarterback position has ever seen. A few years ago, in the spring of 2017, it was reported that Lamar Jackson ran a 4.3 40, and in 2016, he was in the low 4.4s. While Lamar Jackson elected not to run at the combine, we can only imagine how fast he would have ran, because we know he's only gotten faster and more spectacular since then. At the quarterback position, Lamar Jackson offers much more than just speed. He's also got spectacular arm strength and talent, and he has the ability to turn any play into a big one, whether it be running or delivering a strike down the middle of the field. We could call Jackson the fastest quarterback in NFL history if it wasn't for one player. This player ran a 4.33 at his pro day. He goes by the name of Michael Vick. While I won't get into who's faster or the better athlete, I'm interested in knowing who you guys think is faster or the better athlete down in the comments below. Lamar Jackson or Michael Vick. Coming from a Saints fan, I can't believe there are really people comparing the 2019 NFL MVP to Taysom Hill. While Hill is nice too, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out he's no Lamar Jackson. But while I'm here, I'd also like to add Hill as an honorable mention to the list. To touch back to Jackson's 40 time, I said the last one he ran was in the 4.3s, right? Well, it was a 4.34 to be precise. And he says he ran it with turf toe. So just imagine what he could really run. Coming in at number 8, we have Oakland's very own Darren Waller. Darren Waller has fantastic length and he uses it to his advantage. At 6'6", Waller is an absolute burner with abnormal agility. He ran a 4.46 40 at the combine. For reference, Vernon Davis, regarded as one of the fastest tight ends to ever play the game, ran a 4.38. And Waller is 3 inches taller than Vernon Davis. But not only is Waller fast, he's also quick. He sported an 11.35 60-yard shuttle, and his 20-yard shuttle time at 4.25 was the same as all-pro receiver Julio Jones, the guy that put up almost 1,900 yards in one season. So take a lot of what I just said about Darren Waller and compare that to George Kittle. That's who we have coming in at number 7, another tight end with abnormal speed, but not only abnormal speed, Kittle is strong. We're talking about one of the best blockers at the tight end position in the NFL. Kittle ran a 4.52 and he posted a 132-inch broad jump, which was among top performers at the combine for his position. Kittle is a beast with the ball in his hands, and when you watch him run and see how his speed and athleticism translate to the field, you'll see exactly why we have him at number 7 on this list. Coming in at number 6, I'm not gonna lie, this list is getting pretty intense. Coming in at number 6, we have Derrick Henry from the Tennessee Titans. the 2019 NFL rushing leader, is an absolute monster. He stands 6'3", 247 pounds, and he looks every bit of it. When you see Derrick Henry play, it's like he's shot out of a cannon. 37-inch vertical jump, 130-inch broad jump, and 11.5 60-yard shuttle. Henry is an absolute terror to bring down, and he's a monster in the open field, and you don't become the rushing leader in any other way. For vert, broad, and shuttle, Henry was among top performers at the Combine. He posted 22 bench reps, which is more than Pro Bowl center Travis Frederick. I hope Frederick enjoys retirement. I'll be doing a retired players under 30 list very soon. Henry made Tannehill's job much easier. Coming in at number 5, we have J.J. Watt. Standing at 6'5", 290 pounds, J.J. Watt is an absolute beast. He ran a 4.8 440, which wasn't among the top at his position, but when you look at the fact that Watt weighs 290 pounds and he still sported a 4.21 shuttle, a 6.88 cone drill, 120-inch broad jump, 37-inch vertical, and hit 34 reps on the bench, you might see why J.J. Watt is on this list. It's not easy to get to the quarterback in the NFL. J.J. Watt combines his unique athleticism and his sound technique to post monstrous sack numbers. When Watt's playing at his peak, he's somebody no offensive lineman wants to line up against. I've seen teams commit 3 players to blocking Watt at one time. Beast. Coming in at number 4, we have another defensive lineman. This time it's Myles Garrett. Garrett, just like Watt, tested among the top for everything he competed in. Garrett ran a 4.6 440, 33 reps of bench, 41-inch vertical jump, 128-inch broad jump, 272 pounds. At 6'4", Garrett bested Watt at almost everything. I guess you can see why this guy went number 1 overall in the 2017 NFL Draft. You want to talk about breakaway speed, lateral explosiveness, and power? Then let's talk about Saquon Barkley. He comes in at number 3 on this list. 6 foot, 233 pounds, Barkley can do almost everything on the football field that his position requires him to do. 2-down thumper, not Saquon Barkley. He's not your average running back by any means. 4.4 40 and 29 bench reps, Saquon is stronger than a lot of offensive linemen currently playing in the NFL. And I'm talking about the good ones. So I don't normally do this, but also coming in at number 3, we have Christian McCaffrey. The only reason I'm doing this is because these are the two 1A and 1B best halfbacks in the NFL, at least in my opinion. McCaffrey ran a 4.48 40. He only posted 10 bench reps, but if you've seen McCaffrey lately, I'd put money down that he would break those 10. He was among the top performers for a 40-yard dash. He posted a 37.5-inch vert jump, top performer. 6.573 cone drill, top performer. 4.22 20-yard shuttle, top performer. 11.03 seconds 60-yard shuttle, top performer. You guys get my point. McCaffrey is utterly ridiculous, and his biggest weakness, he fixed it. Okay, so excuse me if this list is getting out of hand. At number 2, we have DK Metcalf. And I'm sure you guys have heard about Metcalf by now. If not, it might be time to get acquainted. This receiver looks poised to do big things for the Seahawks alongside Russell Wilson. Metcalf posted a 4.33 40-yard dash, 40.5-inch vertical jump, 27 bench press, 134 broad jump. Where Metcalf's weakness comes in, and when I say weakness, I use this very loosely, but a lot of people thought DK Metcalf was too big and too built to play football. Legitimate concern or not, he's been turning heads ever since he came into the NFL. Donald is viewed by many as the best player in the world, so I wonder if it really surprises anyone if I call Donald the best athlete. What Donald does is absolutely unique. One of the strongest players in the league, if not the strongest. Donald posted 35 bench reps and ran a 4.7 40, a ridiculous combination of speed and strength. But Donald doesn't just use this combination to remain competitive in the trenches. At 6'1", he's flat out dominant, and he's going to go down as one of the best NFL players to ever play the game. He's an absolute terror off the snap, and it actually says on his scouting report that he's flexible enough to drop into zone coverage, a defensive tackle. Donald is a beast. Let me know the order you guys would have had these players in and who else you would have added to the list. Be sure to click the video on the screen right now, guys. You won't want to miss it. Be sure to subscribe, notifications on. I'm D Coop, and I am out.